Hello there, my name is Jill Wootton and I'm the founder of With Insight Training and a massive fan of the emotional freedom technique, sometimes called EFT or tapping for short. I use EFT not just on myself but on my clients, whether I'm doing coaching and performance work or whether I'm working more on a sort of a therapeutic counselling level. I teach all of my students the basics of EFT because it really is such an incredibly powerful tool. So we have made a series of short DVDs to share some of these skills with you so that you can use it and experience those incredible benefits. Now, you may have dropped by on this DVD simply because you've heard about EFT and want to know more. There has been a lot of press coverage of late. There have been some A-list celebrities being snapped using EFT, as well as some well-known sports people too. Now, if you want to understand a little bit more about how EFT works, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little look at something called energy psychology. Now, all that term refers to, energy psychology, it simply refers to a rapidly growing and revolutionary approach to personal change. Now, it was in about the 1920s that Dr. Albert Einstein said, "All matter is energy." And that kind of went against the prevailing thought up to very recently, because it had been for centuries thought that the mind and the body were very, very separate entities. And it was the incredible work of a lady called Dr. Candice Pert and her team in America that discovered the biological underpinnings of the way that we think and feel. In Dr. Pert's book, The Molecules of Emotion, she reveals how every thought and every feeling that you experience is reflected in information substances such as hormones, peptides, and neurotransmitters. She called these substances the molecules of emotion, and Dr. Pert proved beyond belief that the mind and body were not separate, but in fact was a vast and coordinated body of intelligence which communicated in two ways. So your emotions affect your body, and in turn your body feeds back information of the impact of these emotions. Now, at the time, I can't stress what a fundamental turnaround that was for science. Energy psychology, then, is simply the term used to describe a range of practices that shift these molecules of energy, these molecules of emotion. Your emotional and physical health can be dramatically enhanced by shifting the energy that drives them. Energy is the blueprint of your body. It's like the invisible foundation from which everything else is built. Now, the Chinese have known about this for thousands and thousands of years because they have used acupuncture to shift a person's energy to bring about a better feeling or improve physical health. Now, some of these energies that we're referring to can be picked up by modern day medical scanners like PET scans or MRI scans. But some energies are very subtle, and as yet we don't have the ability to scientifically detect them. One of these more subtle energy systems is the flow of our meridians through our body. And this is what acupuncturists use. And a meridian is very simply a line of connecting energy through our body. We have 12 main ones and 2 others. So it's 14 meridians in all. And they flow through up our arms, inside and out, up and down and around our legs, and then through the main part of our body and around our head. And it's one vast interconnecting network of energy that flows 24/7. Now, what acupuncturists do is they insert a needle into a particular place on a meridian to shift somebody's energy so that they either feel better if they're feeling a bit low or a bit anxious about something, or that their physical health improves in some way. EFT's effectiveness comes from tapping specific acupuncture points which send electrochemical signals to your brain. So when you think about a thought or a situation that triggers an unwanted response whilst you are tapping, the tapping will shift your brain's normal response to that thought or that situation. So that's how EFT works. In a nutshell, by tapping specific points on your skin, you send signals to the brain to change your patterns of thought and emotion. So it can shift anxiety about a forthcoming exam, it can help lift depression, help tone down anger, not just get rid of problem behaviour, but it can also be used to pattern in peak performance, to do even better at something. And that's why top sportsmen and women are using it so widely today. Now, I guess you would like to learn more. You would like to know how to use EFT to help yourself. Go to the next video where you'll learn how to put together the tapping points with a series of statements to overcome problems and improve performance. See you later.